Thich Nhat Hanh has a beautiful teaching about this. Basically, how you return to your abdomen. He's like, correct practicing means, when you breathe in, you're aware that your abdomen is expanding, and when you breathe out, you're aware that your abdomen is contracting. And so you're returning to your physical center. And he said, for these young people who were questioning him in the audience who were thinking about suicide, and he said, nobody needs to die for one emotion. He said, it's just an emotion. And an emotion comes and it might last a half an hour, or it might last an hour, but everything by itself is changing, changing, changing. And emotions are too. And he said, why die for one emotion? You're so much more than your emotion. When an emotion takes over, it's kind of like a tree in a storm. And so if you look at the top of the tree, it's wildly, blowing, and the leaves some of the branches are breaking, the leaves are swaying and everything. And it looks extremely vulnerable, and it looks like it's going to fall over. So he says, when you return to your center, to your abdomen, you're holding on to the trunk of the tree in the storm. I thought that was a really helpful, a really useful way to look at that. And so he said, when you do that, you hold the trunk, you realize that this trunk is very deeply rooted in the earth, and this tree isn't going to blow over. And this storm is going to pass. And so you reside in the trunk and not in the leaves on the top of the tree. And as we learn how to do this, we're not going to follow the storm center up here. We're not going to chase all this. He did this to me, she did that, my past, my future, what if, oh my God. Everybody in this room knows what it's like to get caught up in that storm and then be like, you're so caught up in it, you think this is real, right? This is real. And it's happening to me. And it's because of them, right? And it's never going to change. Or right in that moment, you're so caught up in it, you can't see straight. And actually, it's not even happening anymore because we're thinking about it after the fact most of the time. So practicing becomes extremely powerful because you look at someone or you look at yourself and you see this thing on the outside and it all just seems okay, but we don't know what's going on inside somebody else. And that's the thing that's really important. We don't know what it's like, but if we can't, we're all running around looking for happiness outside through things and people and stuff and situations, and they're always changing. And nobody's turning their attention in here and saying, what is my true self? What am I? Right? So it's very, very powerful stuff. Most powerful thing I ever encountered in my life. And it all can be accomplished any place, any time. Just return to your breath and ask yourself, what is true now? What am I doing now? And just do it.